Here we go. Ready? Go.
You have to find the name now.
Guys, I'm so embarrassed right now. Like, it's so embarrassing when your doctor tells you that you're pregnant with a bougie baby. My baby, this little girl will not let me eat any type of food. Even if I try to eat food that I would like to eat, she would make me throw it up. For instance, rice, chicken. She don't like it. It's coming back up. It's even worse now. I've gotten to the point that all she wants to eat is Chick-fil-A, steaks, mashed potato with gravy, and salads. That's it. And a fruit shake, or maybe sometimes milkshake, not too much. So I don't know if it's my blood that has everything in it already, the nutrients, or what, but everything else she's making me throw up. She doesn't want it. I'll eat it, enjoy it for like that 1 minute, and then it just comes right back up. The doctor's just like, she's just getting rid of stuff that she don't need. And that's what it is. She doesn't need it. Carrie brother will be like, hey, this is getting kind of scary. Am I gonna be okay? Are we gonna be okay? And my doctors are constantly letting me know that I am okay. That I am okay. It's just my baby that just doesn't want certain things, and it's just how pregnancy is. She doesn't want it. She doesn't want it. So Chick-fil-A it is until she wants something else. And on the other days where I'm trying to, save some money, on the other days when I'm trying to eat for Chick-fil-A is one, it's like two, I'll eat one Chick-fil-A sandwich 2 times a day. Just one sandwich, because it's a lot for me. It's a lot of food. And then just a sandwich, I can eat one. Like every 2 hours, I can eat one sandwich. To a restaurant and buy like a steak, I can eat that. That steak, I can eat it up for 2 days. Meal. So yeah, this pricey little baby. But I rebuke, overspending in Jesus' name. And she's tiny. But she's healthy and she's growing okay. Everybody's like, she's a healthy baby. So to God be the glory. Give her what she wants. Amen.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Y'all just remember, this is part of the rewind series that I told you I was going to be doing, taking things from my archives and posting them because I had technical difficulties a couple years ago, so I couldn't post a lot of stuff. But anyways, here we go. This is when I was pregnant with my first daughter, Manasseh, and preparing for her baby shower. So this video is me preparing for Manasseh's baby shower. Shout out to my sister-in-laws that helped me out with the baby shower that came through. I was really grateful for that. I'm also grateful for my friends and family that came through. I could not have done this without you guys. Thank you so much. So what we are doing here, we're basically prepping the sign-in sheet. I got this idea from my baby cousin who graduated that year, and I saw that they had a beautiful sign-in sheet by using a picture frame. I thought it was a great idea, so I did one myself. I got the picture frame from, I believe, Goodwill, and then after I got the picture frame, I brought it home and I painted it.
Now, the tip that I would give for this project is to make sure you guys prime. I wish I've done that because after a few months, the frame started looking a little bit brownish. So if you're using gold or silver paint, make sure you prime because for some strange reason, they kind of start to look expired after a while. So I had to repaint the frame over with white paint. But long story short, make sure you prime, guys. That's the #1 thing of DIY that I'm learning is primer is your best friend. With that being said, you still need to sand. I almost forgot to tell you guys. No, you need to sand a little bit and then prime and then add your color of choice. Okay? It depends. I'm not going to act like I know 110%. For each project that you're doing, just Google it like I do and then see the steps to do it. But for this particular picture frame, I did sand a little bit like in between because I was outside and debris was flying on my frames, so I had to like clean that up. But definitely, guys, use Google as your best friend. Okay, next, these little frames I also found and I thought they were super cute. I also highlighted them to get them prepped for the baby shower. Comment down below if you have done things like this before. Little DIYs.
OMG, guys, this is my favorite part. Oh my gosh, I love this canvas project. This is the best DIY that I've done that's actually lasted, that I felt was worth the time, that I just love, love, love. And wait till you guys see the end results. All I'm doing right now is using a picture canvas, right? And I'm saying a picture canvas, a regular canvas, and I'm spray painting the edge of it so I can place a 16 by 20 picture in the middle of it. Now, the thing that I did wrong at first was buy this rubber cement glue from Walmart. Don't do that. Just buy the Mod Podge glue. That's all you need is Mod Podge glue. If you're allergic, just use gloves and a mask and do what you do. But the Mod Podge glue was the perfect glue that I needed for this project. I spray painted the edges of it, let it dry, and then put the pictures on top of it. And I will show you the steps right here. But like I said, this picture was beautiful. I got so many compliments on it. You guys should definitely try it. We're done. Got my big sign-in frame. I got my big picture frame. Got this one right here, just recoated, and I got my canvas that I did, hoping that it turns out well, guys. And I used right here, Rust-Oleum. So let's just hope everything dries out good. I don't like the running here, but hey, it's gonna be another picture anyways. Look at the trees, nothing's moving. So, all right. I'm looking like Darth Vader's sister right now because I'm taking out my hair. Tired and I'm pregnant, but gotta do something. I started on this last night, but I used the wrong glue. I used this acidic free glue because, you know, some of y'all know I'm pregnant, so I'm trying to stay away from much toxic stuff, rubber cement, which kind of failed, and then they got all sticky all over my picture. So it was just a hot darn mess. I'm still gonna try to use this, but not now. And when I used this the first time, I used these two to paint on the side. I don't like this. What do you like better, Angelo? This one or this one?
The top one.
Yeah, so this is me just being lazy and spray paint, saying forget it. And this is the actual first one painted. So even though this is more of the color that I want, but I'm just gonna stick with this because I just don't have time to keep going back and forth with these paints. They're not as durable as one might you know, one would like. So,
What's the name of the paints?
huh?
What's the name of the paints?
These right here, they're the metallic. You're gonna have to do about 2 to 3 coverages with these just to get what you're looking for. So, yeah, it's too much. So,
Hey guys, so like I stated before, it's just too much work with the metallic paint. I painted the canvas like every hour, and when I came back, it still wasn't thick enough to make it, you know, like as bright as the spray painted one. So word of advice, using water-based paint on a canvas is just, to me, a waste of time. It's just too much work. But if you're doing, you know, some other creative art and you know how to do this better than I do, then do your thing. But I was just trying to get this particular project done. I was not trying to stay there forever. Now, guys, this is just a trick that I picked up on the way. Because you have pictures, and the pictures, you know, you're dealing with pictures and glue. You don't want your pictures to get stained with any blemishes or anything like that, because that's so easy to do when you're doing this project. So when you get your canvas, hopefully you get the canvas pack.
okay,
Use the plastic that you got in the canvas wrap to cover your picture, so you can lay it down, so you don't have any issues with glitters or other foreign objects getting caught up in your picture. Because remember, you are going to seal this picture like on a canvas, so it's going to be stuck. Whatever you get stuck on that picture will be stuck there for life. I went through, I think, 2 canvases that I messed up on before I finally got the last 3 right. So that's important to know this. That's why I decided to go and get me a 5-pack, just in case I messed up. I would have extra canvases that I can fix my problems with. Okay guys, so what I'm doing right now, I basically just traced the picture to the frame, because the picture that you're going to print out is going to be a little bit bigger than your actual canvas. So just cut it to fit the canvas and you'll be fine. And like I said before, be very careful with your pictures, because your pictures are very fragile. Anything that you get stuck on that picture upon application will be stuck there for life. Okay guys, so now that I'm done tracing and cutting, I'm going to add the picture onto the picture frame, the canvas I mean. Okay, so you want to use medium-sized glue. You don't want to put too much and you don't want to put too little. You want to stay in between. Now, if you put too much, you already know what's going to happen. If you don't know, I'll tell you. The glue will fall over and you'll have glue everywhere sticking to your picture, and you don't want that mess. So keep it in between. If you put too little, your picture will not stick properly. And give it some time to dry. You will see exactly what happened to me, because I was moving too fast and didn't let nothing dry or cure. It was almost a malfunction, but y'all see what happened. Keep watching. Make sure you take your time and get all the edges.
So total, I'll be spending about, these canvases, 5 for $10 at Michael's on sale. 5 of these 16 by 20 canvases on sale at Michael's, and it was $13 for this 16 by 20 large print picture. So I'm not mad. And for one of these at Walmart, one of these type of pictures on a canvas, it's $40. So $39.99. So you know, you see the difference, y'all. Trying to be extra neat about this.
Okay guys, here's a list of the items that I purchased and how much they were. If you guys are interested, just go check them out. Okay, so guys, like I said, this part right here is very delicate. You have to take your time on this. And this is where I messed up on the picture, as you can tell, because it's time consuming, and also it's not like that time consuming, but you just have to really focus and make sure that you don't get stuff stuck in your picture. And look, I got glue stuck on the picture before I did the ultimate glue wipe down. So take your time, guys. Okay guys, let's get into it. So the next step you're gonna do is just pour the Mod Podge all over your picture. Do it side by side and then meet at the middle. And I'm telling you to do this because when you apply the Mod Podge to the picture, it dries so quickly and you don't want any dry spots. So you have to really be consistent and really like just go for it. Do not stop until you get every single inch and corner of this picture damp with the Mod Podge. If not, you can have strange indentations in your picture. So make sure, once again, you're a bit more generous on the picture with your Mod Podge. But me, I was being a little bit, well, you have to be in between because you don't want your picture to have too much and not enough. So I'll show you an example at the end.
This is a canvas picture that you're trying to make. Alright, so this is what I'm going to do right here. Laying it flat. Right on top. So direct contact with each other.
Okay guys, so what we're doing here, we're just making that face imprint like I was telling you guys, from canvas to make your picture look like a canvas. Now what I should have did was just let the picture dry a little bit before I did all of that. As you can see, the glue on the side, make sure you get that, guys, so you don't have it falling over. But guys, I seriously should have let this thing, like you see all of that, that's too long. I should have separated it. I should have took it apart. Like, it's too long. And then don't do that because your picture might get stuck. And on top of that, I didn't let the original picture dry to the canvas. So check this out, y'all. Don't laugh at me too hard.
See, that's what you don't want. We're just doing it for an imprint. Not forever.
Hey guys, so as I stated before, that is not what we want. We don't want the picture to get stuck to the other frame, but sadly that's exactly what happened. But in order to fix this, just copy the steps that I did. Just put it back and add some more glue and just have a little bit more patience with it. What I did wrong is that I quickly went from one step to another without letting the other step cure. I should have let the frame and the picture stick together for a while, and then going to step 2, which is adding the indentation on the picture frame. But like I said, just follow my steps and you guys will get back on track. A little bit of patience goes a long way. I was definitely pregnant and very sick, so I was just over it. I just wanted to go lay down or throw up or something. But guys, patience goes a very, very, very long way. If I waited about 10 minutes, this would have never happened. But even so, the picture ended up beautiful, as you will see soon. Okay, so all I'm doing now is just smoothing over the bad parts that I did, the dry parts that got messed up with the transferring the picture. So make sure you guys put enough glue, guys. Make sure, you know, you don't put too much and you don't put too little. Like I said, I will show you the difference at the end by putting too much or too little on the picture frame. And make sure you get the edges. The edges are very important.
And when it dries, it's going to dry on clear. And we're going to go for our portrait. How it's supposed to look. So let's push this bad boy up. Maybe for like a second. I'm gonna try it again now.
Now guys, remember, the only reason why I am putting the canvas on top of the other canvas is because I'm looking for the canvas look, the pattern, the grainy pattern look. That's the only reason why I'm attaching the canvas to the other canvas. If you don't care and you just want it however you want it, then just leave it, you know, however you want to leave it. But if you're looking for that canvasy look, that smooth, rough looking, painty type of look, then you must connect it with the other canvas for that texture and pattern.
Alright guys, so that's it. We'll be back.
Okay guys, so this is the final look. This is how it looks as it's well, it's not the final look. This is when it's drying, and I put it inside so it could get some AC, but it's looking pretty good, guys. I had to come on here and do a voiceover because the music in the background, I did not want to get flagged for it. So anyways, this is the other frame that I was telling you about. Once again, I printed my pictures out at Walmart. If you want, you can print your pictures out in your printer if you have one, or other companies. You don't have to go to Walmart. I just prefer Walmart for the most part when I'm doing my big prints. So there you go. Yeah, I really like it, guys. You can see where I did the boo-boo right there with the picture sticking, but it looks so freaking good. It looks so good. Like, guys, it's beautiful. I love it. And remember, you can take your own pictures. You can have your family take your pictures for you if you have a decent camera, or you could use a professional pictures as long as you have your paper stating that the photographer gave you permission to release the picture. And you can just go and get a bigger print of it at Office Depot, Walmart, or whatever company you choose to use. And yeah, and just get it, you know, print it out and throw it on a canvas. Yep. Okay, guys, so this is approximately almost 2 years later. Yeah, 2 years later. This is about 2 years and some months later. This is how it looks. These are the other ones that I did. There it is. I put sparkles at the end of them just so I can make it look a little fancier because it was like too boring. And there she goes. She was in my belly when all of this happened. But here you go, guys. And this is the picture I was telling you about that I messed up in, and how it looks when you don't put the canvas on top. When you don't put the canvas on top, this is what you're risking. You're risking the streaks of the Mod Podge just going up and down. Look at that. That's all Mod Podge. Just access glue. And this is what happens when you don't smooth it out. So make sure you smooth it out so you can get the look that you're looking for. Bam, and there go this is my favorite one, guys. Oh my gosh, I love this one. But as you can see, the sides, I added glitter on the sides, and when after it dried, okay, I waited this time. After it dried, I went and I dipped it in some Mod Podge again, and then added some glitter on the sides. And this is how it ended up. It's so pretty, guys. It's so freaking beautiful to me. Yes, guys, it's beautiful. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. And that is with the texture of the canvas texture I was telling you about. Guys, so this is the final look when it's at home. This is about 2 years later, guys. This is how it looks. I think it's pretty cool. This is where I messed up, when I was telling you guys I messed up at. Isn't it cool? This has lasted. This was first on the wall, then I took it down because it kept falling. So I had it up on my daughter's room. This is because it fell when it fell down. But this is pretty good though for 2 years now. All of the other ones have lasted long with no issues with the glitters and everything. This is my favorite. I love this one. I love this one so much. I love this one too. This was nice. See, this is how it looks when you don't put the other canvas. As you can see the streaks, guys, that's why it's important when you're done to make sure you put the other canvas on top of it so you won't get these type of streaks. This is me just doing it without putting the other canvas on top. So please, if you want a smooth finish, please put the other canvas on top while wet. Okay guys, thank you for watching. This is the final look of everything. Before I forget, we got that paper in the middle from Walmart, so we were able to just stick the paper on top of the old picture and it worked. We got the easel frame from Hobby Lobby, 30% off. We got 2 of them, and this is the final look, guys, right before the baby shower. We're super excited, and enjoy. Thank you for watching. I already knew there was something inside of you, something I thought that I would never find. Angel of mine, I look at you, looking at me. Now I know why they say the best things are free. Gonna love you, boy, you are so fine. Angel of mine. Nothing means more to me than what we share. No one in this whole world can ever compare. Last night the way you moved is still on my mind. Angel of mine, what you mean to me you'll never know. Deep inside I need to show. You came into my life, sent from above. When I lost all hope, you showed me love. I'm checking for you right on time. Angel of mine. Nothing means more to me than what we share. No one in this whole world can ever compare.